Hey, what's up, everyone? So today's pick a card reading is why should you be proud of yourself? I have 4 piles for you to choose from today. Pile 1 is the Lapis Lazuli Mini 1 Crystal. Pile 2 is the green Aventurine Mini Pyramid Crystal. And pile 3 is the Lapis Lazuli Mini Pyramid Crystal. And pile 4 is the Amethyst Mini Wand Crystal. I will be sure to timestamp each pile and leave it below in the description box. Feel free to choose more than one pile. More than one pile can be for you. Also, what you may not find in one pile, you may find in another pile. So always feel free to choose more than one pile. Also, before I get started, I would like to thank all of you for the likes, comments, and the subscribes. You are appreciated. So now let's get into it. All right, so for those of you who chose pile 1, the Lapis Lazuli Mini 1 Crystal, let's get into it, baby. And let's see, why should you be proud of yourself? First card is the Strength card. The next card is the 3 of Swords. We also have the 4 of Wands, the Magician, the 3 of Earth, and it says talent, recognition, and collaboration. Next card is the 7 of Fire, and it says challenge, determination, and resistance. Next card is the 3 of Water, and it says celebration, community, and friendships. We also have the Fragment card. Next card says rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. And last but not least is the Courage card, and it says I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Pile 1. I feel like you're someone who's very mentally strong, and you should definitely be proud of yourself for that. I also feel like you know how to get yourself through difficult or dark times or tough times without allowing those difficult or tough times to keep you down. You're someone who rise above the dark days of life because you're mentally strong and resilient. You know how to overcome adversities and learn from them. All in all, pile 1, I feel like Spirit wants you to be very proud of your strength, determination, your resilience, and just how much you have overcome. You are amazing, and you are more than a conqueror. So, definitely feel like Spirit wants you, if you can't see this, Spirit wants you to know this and to be proud of this. This is definitely something to be proud of, So before I end your reading, pile 1, I will pull a few more cards from my deck to see what else is it about yourself that you should be very proud of. So the first 4 cards that we have that came out for you, pile 1 is planted good seeds. So you're someone, I guess Spirit wants you to know that you have planted good seeds, and you should be proud of this. You should be proud of the seeds that you have planted. You're also inspiring. You should be proud of this. You're very inspiring and motivating. I just feel like just by people seeing you, especially those who know the things that you have been through and the things that you have overcome. I feel like it's inspiring to those who knows your, know your story and know what you have been through. It's just very inspiring. And we have don't worry, be happy. Be happy not because everything is good, but because you can see the good in everything. All right. And I feel like you should be proud of that optimism that you have. You're someone I feel like who's very optimistic. And I feel like you try not to worry, or you're not someone who worries a lot because of that inner faith that you have, that inner trust that you have. You're someone who knows that everything will work out for you. You know, things may not be looking so good, but you know that you'll be able to rise above, or better days is coming. Also, you're someone who can see the good in everything. So even in your darkest time, or hard times, or struggling moments, or heartbreak with the Three of Swords, difficult times, you're still able to focus on the good. And you should be very proud of that. I feel like your spiritual team is very proud of you for that. And we also have life is all about balance. So you may be someone who's very balanced, or you believe in, just fairness. Someone who's very fair. You may be very balanced, within yourself. I feel like you have you're someone who have, willpower and discipline, You are stronger than you think card came out. So, for some of you, maybe some of you need to know Spirit is saying you are stronger than you think. A lot of people, others can see the strength within you. Maybe you can't see it, or you don't give yourself enough credit. So Spirit wants you to know you are stronger than you think. You probably, some of you probably have been through so much stuff in life. The way you overcome things so quickly. You're probably used to it. You're just used to it. So you may not give yourself enough credit, like how strong you really are. And I'm going to pull a couple more cards before I end your reading with a Zodiac card, Pile 1. That's too many. Says life begins where fear ends. So I feel like you should be very proud that life begins where fear ends. I feel like you seem to be someone who's very, just fearless, very bold, courage. You don't let, basically with this card coming out, this lets me know, Pile 1, you're not someone who lets fear stop you, all right? And, this is something to be proud of, all right? Because there are so many people who let fear stop them, unfortunately. They let fear control their lives. Some people, unfortunately, do. But I feel like not you. Not you, Pile 1. You don't let fear control your life. So I'm going to pull one more card, Pile 1, before I end your reading with a Zodiac card. And a lot of you may be an empath. And Spirit wants you to be proud of that, okay? That is definitely something to be proud of, because that is a superpower that you have. Empathy. Empathy for others. Being an empath is, having empathy. That is a superpower, not a weakness, all right? So I'm finna end your reading with a Zodiac card. I'm seeing a lot of 3s. So the number 3 could be very significant to some of you. Some of you may be a Leo, or you have a Leo placement in your chart. We have air. Some of you may be an air sign, or you have an air sign placement in your chart. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We have 3rd house. So some of you may have an air sign placement in your 3rd house. All right, Spirit, let me get one more card. Still sticking out. And we have Earth. So some of you may be an Earth sign, or you have an Earth sign placement in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Also, some of you may be a Pisces, or you have a Pisces placement in your chart. But that completes your reading. That completes your message. Pile 1. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe. If it did not, feel free to check out any of the other pals, all right? But I thank you so much, pal 1. Until next time. All right, so for those of you who chose pile 2, the green Aventurine mini pyramid crystal. Let's get into it and let's see, why should you be proud of yourself? First card is the King of Cups. The next card is the Four of Pentacles. We also have the Moon card, and we also have the World. Next card is the Ace of Earth, and it says abundance, opportunity, and resources. Next card is the Ten of Fire, and it says overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. Next card is the Seven of Earth, and it says investment, assessment, and patience. We also have the Trapped card. And we also have follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. And last card is the indecision card. And it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So let's get right into it, pal 2. So I feel like with the Trapped card, Spirit is saying, free your mind and don't worry. I feel like with the Ten of Fire, which is the Ten of Wands in the original tarot deck, your hard work is about to pay off. Yeah, your hard work, I definitely feel like it's about to pay off. I feel like Spirit just wants you to continue to follow your heart, listen to your intuition, and continue to hold the vision, you know. Something that you've invested in with the Seven of Earth, which is the Seven of Pentacles in the original tarot deck. Something that you've invested in and you've been patient with is going to pay off big time. You will be very abundant, okay? With the Ace of Earth, which is the Ace of Pentacles in the original tarot deck, you definitely will be very abundant. So I feel like you should be very proud of your hard work and effort that you have put into whatever this is that you've been focused on, because it's going to open up great opportunities for you. And maybe this is being hidden from you right now with the Moon card. Maybe this is something that you can't see. Is why I feel like Spirit is having me, you know, I feel led to tell you that, you know, free your mind, don't worry. You know, like your hard work, whatever this is that you are invested in, your time in, your focus on, the seeds that you're planting, they will be very fruitful, very abundant, you know. And it's going to open up great doors and opportunities for you with the World card. So all in all, pal, too, I feel like Spirit wants you to be very proud of the seeds that you have planted, because you are sowing seeds of prosperity. Yeah, in that way. All right, y'all. So I'm going to pull a few more cards from my deck before I end your reading with a Zodiac card. I'm trying not to be too long, y'all, today. I'm trying not to be too long, because I do need to let my throat rest. As you can see, my voice is like it's hoarse. But I did want to come through and do a reading for y'all today. But yeah, I'm just going to pull a few more cards from my deck, pal, to see what else, you know, what else is it about you that you should be very proud of, you know. So we have the Confident card that came out. Be confident. I feel like, you know, when this card came out, immediately I feel like Spirit wants you to just, I feel like you're already someone, you're someone's very mature. I feel like you're someone already confident. I feel like Spirit is just saying, be more, be confident in the seeds that you're planting, you know. Be confident in this thing, the vision, because, you know, or keep the confidence, keep the faith, because it's going to pay off for you. It's going to be very prosperous. Yeah, like don't, you know, and don't overwork or stress yourself. I mean, you have worked hard enough. I definitely feel like Spirit is saying, but definitely don't stress, don't worry, and just, you know, keep the faith, because, you know, you have planted good seeds, and they will pay off in divine timing. Okay, so some of you may be a light worker. We have the light worker card that came out. Some of you may be a light worker. It says you are stronger than you think. So Spirit want to come through and let y'all know that you are stronger than you think. So even if you already know you strong, baby, shoot, Spirit is saying you are even stronger than what you think you are. Okay. So some of you do need to be more confident. Be more confident in the seeds that you're planting because you are doing good. You know, you're doing good work. You, especially a lot of you are light workers. You are, that right there is going to pay off very well for you. Just you being a light worker, just you shining light on things and you being a positive force on the planet, you know. Change, yeah. So ooh, I feel like this is about to be some type of change, you know, positive change in your life. I also feel like Spirit just let me know that you have, you know, really grown a lot, really have changed a lot as well. That's why you should be proud of yourself. You are changing for the better. And you're about to see a change. I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, a change in your outer world because you are changing a lot on the inside, you know. Okay, it says life begins where fear ends. So maybe, you know, maybe Spirit is saying you're someone, you don't let fear stop you, or Spirit is saying don't let fear stop you. Continue to follow your vision and never lose sight of what is really important. There is a change that's coming. So some of you may have been seeing 5. If you have, this is your confirmation for those of you, if you have been seeing 555 a lot, if you've been seeing 5s a lot, or angel number 555 a lot, a change is about to come. And I definitely feel like it's dealing with your finances, some type of opportunity. You know, your hard work is, I feel like, you know, I feel led to say that it's about to pay off soon, you know, for a lot of you. There's about to be a change. Yeah, so never give up. Yeah, never give up. So Spirit is letting y'all to know that don't lose faith. So with y'all, pal too, I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, keep going, take breaks if you need to. Try not to stress or overwork yourself and get caught up, trapped in your mind. Keep the vision, keep the faith, and don't give up because some type of change is coming. And you definitely have planted very, you know, good seeds for yourself. And just, you know, hold the vision, keep the faith, and just know that, trust and know that everything's going to be all right. And you're about to bear the fruit of your labor. And it says, do what makes you happy. So continue to do what makes you happy. If you're not doing what makes you happy, Spirit is just letting you know for those of you, if you're not, follow your heart, do what makes you happy. You will be very abundant if you do so. Empath. Be proud of the fact that you're an empath. With this card coming out, you're definitely someone, especially with the King of Cups, you're someone who has empathy. That's something to be proud of. You know, empathy is a superpower, not a weakness. So be proud of that. And be proud to do what makes you happy. You know, you can't live your life for other people. You have to live your life for yourself. So if you're not doing what makes you happy, you might want to do what makes you happy. You'll be very abundant. It'll lead you towards, you know, a very good destination, you know. I feel led to say. But a lot of you, I feel like you may be doing what makes you happy, but don't feel guilty about that. Never feel guilty about doing what makes you happy, doing what's best for you. All right, so I'm going to enter your reading with a couple zodiac cards. Also, some of you may be an earth sign or you have an earth sign placement in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Some of you may be a water sign or you have a water sign placement in your chart. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Some of you may be a Libra or you have a Libra placement in your chart. Some of you may be an Aquarius. And I'll take one more card before I end your reading. And some of you may be an Aries or you have an Aries placement in your chart. Also, the number 11 may be significant to some of you. That completes your reading. That completes your message, pile 2. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe. Okay, I can't hit it. I can't hit it today. All right. But I thank you so much, pile 2. If it did not resonate with you, feel free to check out any of the other pals. But yeah, thank you again, pal 2. Until next time, all right? All right, so for those of you who chose pile 3, the Lapis Lazuli mini pyramid crystal, let's get into it, all right? Let's get into it, baby, and let's see why should you be proud of yourself. First card is the 9 of Cups. The next card is the 6 of Pentacles. We also have the 6 of Wands. The next card is the 6 of Swords. I just want to say that the number 6 and the number 9 may be very significant to some of you with these 6s that I have laid out. The number 6 or the number 9, all right? Or you may see the number 6 often or the number 9 often. Next card is the Emperor. And it says organization, leadership, structure. We also have the 5 of Fire. And it says conflicts, annoyances, and competition. Next card is the Lovers. And it says relationships, emotions, and choices. We also have the Love card. And we also have, it says, flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shine dark paths. And last but not least is the Pride card. And it says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So let's just jump right into it. Pile 3, all right? I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can because as you can hear, my voice is a little hoarse today, okay? So I need to, I'm trying to make this as quick as possible so I can rest my throat. But I did want to come through and do a little quick reading for y'all today. So yeah, let's just jump right into it, pal. 3. Why should you be proud of yourself? Well, I feel like you released someone or people, okay, some type of relationship, okay, relationships that you had with a relationship that you had with some, it could have been more than one connection, like relationship, but I feel like you released someone or people who you were connected to that were toxic with the 5 of Fire. It's the 5 of Wands in the original tarot deck, but I feel like, you released someone or people that were toxic and not good for you. So you should be really proud of yourself that with the Emperor, you took control over your life and that you chose to do what was best for you and your overall health. You know, I feel like you're living for yourself now and not for others or this person anymore. I feel like you're no longer dealing with people who don't add value to your life, appreciate you, and know your worth. All in all, Pile 3, I feel like Spirit wants you to be very proud. Very proud of who you are becoming. And be proud of the amount of self-love and confidence that you are growing within yourself. So before I end your reading, Pile 3, I will pull a few cards from my deck to see what else is it about yourself that you should be very proud of. I'll pull a few cards before I end your reading with a Zodiac card, all right? All right, so we have 3 cards, y'all, that came out so far. But let me tell you, baby, this is the only one that fell face forward, and it's confirmation. You should be very proud. Don't feel bad for those of you who may feel sad or feel bad, or just don't let anyone make you feel bad about the decisions that you have made for yourself. This card says leaving toxic people behind. A lot of you had to leave toxic people behind for your mental health. Okay, toxic people can be very bad on so many levels, and definitely your mental health. So do not feel bad. Be very proud of the decision that you made to leave this toxic person behind or these toxic people. Because some of you had to leave more than one, it was more than one person that you had to leave behind that was toxic. If you want to live a healthy life, you have to do that. I don't care how much you love the person or the people. If they're toxic to your life, to your health. And you have to do what's best for you so you can live a more harmonious life, a more peaceful life, a more balanced life. So if you have to do this and this was best for you, be proud of that. Because toxic people don't do nothing but weigh you down. Toxic people are distractions in your life, and they're poor to your health. Some of you may be a light worker. Light workers have to do this. A lot of light workers have to do this in order to be this light worker, to be this source of light. You can't have these toxic people pulling on your light, trying to dim your light or sucking up all your energy. Most toxic people are energy vampires. You had to leave these people alive. I said child alive. You have to leave these people behind or this person behind so you can get on your path, so you can find your purpose. So you can have meaning in your life. Because these people or this person definitely want toxic people don't bring no type of meaning in your life. They bring conflict and fogginess. Toxic people have you confused out here. Toxic people have you lost out here. So be proud of leaving people, places, and even things behind that is not serving your highest good. It's not bringing purpose into your life. It's not helping you grow mentally, physically, emotionally. Never give up. Be proud that you never gave up on yourself. Be proud of that. You know, definitely feel like Spirit is saying you're someone who never gives up. So you should be very proud of that. Because toxic people want you to give up. Toxic people don't want to see you doing good, okay? They want to bring you down. They want you to be just as toxic. Toxic people love toxicity, so they're not going to bring you no peace. So that was a good thing that you had to walk away from this person or these people who were toxic. You're unstoppable, and you should be proud of that. This person or these people could not bring you down, and they couldn't stop you. And you should be so proud of that you're someone who is unstoppable. Be proud of the peace that you chose peace over toxicity. Peaceful. So let me pull a couple more cards before I end your reading. But be so proud. I feel proud. You know what I'm saying? Be proud that you chose to, love on yourself. You chose not to be a people pleaser anymore. And you chose to, put yourself first. And you stopped giving your heart to toxic people or a toxic person that didn't even know what to do with your heart. Toxic people don't know what love is. They don't know how to love you. And they don't know how to give you that. And they don't even know what to do with the love that you give to them. So be very proud of yourself for leaving this toxic person or these toxic people behind. Because now you're able to make better choices for yourself. It says making better choices. See, you're making better choices now that you don't have negative, toxic influences around you or in your life. And it says you are stronger than you think. Yeah, you are strong. See, and be proud of your strength. The strength that you had to walk away from this toxic person or these toxic people. It's very hard for a lot of people to do that, especially when it comes to toxic family or toxic family members. Everybody don't have the strength or the balls to just walk away and say, I know your family and everything, but I can't deal with this anymore. I'm not putting up with this anymore. And I'm going to have to love you from afar. I'm going to have to love you from a distance. Everybody can't do that. So be proud of the fact that you was able to walk away from, and that's just an example. Some of you may have had to walk away from certain toxic family members. But you chose your peace of mind and your, not to put up with that, not to deal with that. You chose to free yourself away from these toxic people or this toxic person. Like I said, everybody don't know how to do that or are too afraid and too scared to do that because of what society says, especially when it comes to family, But yeah, you are stronger than you think. Even if it means walking alone, being by you have to be by yourself or you have to be outcasted because of decisions like that. You are strong enough to be like, well, I'd rather be alone than put up with this, toxicity. I'd rather stand alone. So be proud of yourself for that. You're very courageous. You kind of remind me of Pal 1. You may be someone who's very intuitive and you like to follow your intuition. You like to listen to your intuition. And let me pull a couple more cards before I end your reading with a Zodiac card. Pal 3. Yeah. It says life begins where fear ends on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is just saying that you don't let fear. Be proud of yourself because you don't let fear stop you. And even if you used to in the past, you don't let fear stop you anymore. You have really changed. You have really grown. Be proud of your growth, pile 3. And last but not least is don't wait for a miracle. Be a miracle. This is why you should be very proud of yourself. You make shit happen for yourself in your life. You don't wait on handouts. You don't wait on a miracle. You don't wait on someone to save you from toxic situations or things or places or people. You get yourself out of it. You are the miracle. You are a walking miracle. Because you're action oriented. You take action. And you don't stay where you are being mistreated. Or you learned not to put up with, not to stay where you are being disrespected or mistreated. Be very proud of your growth. I just keep feeling led to say be very, Spirit wants you to be very proud. I feel like, you know, your spiritual team, your ancestors are very proud of your growth, you know, very proud of your faith and your strength and your confidence that you have really grown within yourself. You have become the emperor. Even if you are the empress, you are in that emperor energy. You're not letting anyone or anything control you anymore or dictate your life. Be so very proud of that, pile 3. So we have Scorpio that came out. You may be a Scorpio or you have a Scorpio placement in your chart. You may also be a Gemini or you have a Gemini placement in your chart. And we have Jupiter. Jupiter represents Sagittarius. So you may be a Sagittarius or you have a Sagittarius placement in your chart. You may also be a water sign or you have a water sign placement in your chart. Like I said before, Scorpio or Pisces or Cancer. And we have a Libra. So some of you may be a Libra or you have a Libra placement in your chart. Also, some of you may be an Earth sign or you have an Earth sign placement in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But yeah, that completes your reading. That completes your message, pile 3. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe. If it did not, feel free to check out any of the other piles, all right? But I thank you so much, all right? That completes your reading. That completes your message. Until next time, pile 3. All right, so for those of you who chose pile 4, the Amethyst Mini Wand crystal, let's get into it, baby, and let's see why should you be proud of yourself. All right, So the first card I have is the Page of Wands. The next card is the Temperance card. We also have the Seven of Cups and the Empress. We also have the Release card, and it says endings, transformation, and freedom. Next card is the Four of Fire, and it says prosperity, contentment, and celebration. Next card is the Ten of Water, and it says family, love, and blessings. Next card is the Choices card. And we also have nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. And last but not least is abundance. And it says, I am limitless. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So let's just jump right into it, Power Forward. Before I get started, let me let y'all know. Yes, you may can tell that my voice is like kind of hoarse or whatever. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can, all right? So I can rest my voice. I just want to come through and do a quick little reading for y'all today. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. So with the Release card, you know, the Release card is all about endings, transformation, and freedom. So I definitely feel like you freed yourself from something, someone, or people that was keeping you stuck. And you've been a lot more happier since. And you've also been making better choices for yourself. So you should be, I feel like you should be very, very proud of yourself and the choices, you know, the choices that you have made. I feel like the choices and the decisions that you have made this far is why you are very abundant, or you will be very abundant with, you know, all this greenery, you know, all this greenery. You're definitely someone I feel like who is meant to live a very abundant life, you know, with the Ten of Cups. It's the Ten of Water, okay? But it's the Ten of Cups in the original tarot deck. But yeah, I definitely feel like you're someone who's meant to live a very abundant life. And I feel like you will be blessed in all aspects of your life. You will have a lot of accomplishments to be proud of and to celebrate about this lifetime. All in all, Power Forward, I feel like Spirit wants you to be very proud of the generational wealth that you are creating for yourself. And I feel like you're someone who has learned a lot of lessons. And you have learned how to balance, how to be more balanced within, how to be more whole within. I feel like by you coming more, it's something about your spirit more abundant within. Having such an abundant spirit or becoming more abundant within. This is why I feel like, you know, you will see in your material world your abundance. You are meant to be very abundant, you know, because I'm getting like as within is without. And I also feel like you're someone who's very grounded, you know, with the nature's calling you in the Empress card. You're someone who's very grounded. Yeah, with the Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands in the original tarot deck, like you're meant to live a very prosperous life. You're meant to be content, you know, in your life this lifetime, and you will have, like I said, many celebrations, but it's because of accomplishments that you will. You're someone who tends to achieve. You're someone, you know, like tend to just, you get better and better, or you become better and better. You're always evolving, elevating, growing, transforming. You're someone who has who have had many transformations, and many more to go. I was going to say many more to grow. So you're always just evolving, always elevating, always growing, you know. And that's what it's about. So before I end your reading, I will be pulling a few cards from my deck to see what else you should be proud of about yourself. And so you should be, I feel like Spirit wants you to be very proud of your growth, the transformations that you have. Be very proud of, you really freed yourself from a lot of things. I feel like, even people. You're becoming more holy, you know, more whole within yourself. I feel like you are the co-creator of your life, and you know this, you know. So let's see. We have work ethics. You also may be someone, you need to be very proud of your work ethics. I feel like you're someone who may have really good work ethics. And then self-love. See, it's the love. The more you love on yourself, or the more self-love, the love that you go within, I feel like it just starts to manifest or just show in your outer world, you know. That makes you very abundant right there. Having that. Everyone don't have that. They look for it, love in others, to fill maybe that empty void, you know. There's a lot of people who don't have self-love, so they look for love from others. But you have this, and you should be very proud of that. And it says, say what you mean what you say. So you're someone, you walk it like you talk it. You walk it like you talk it, you know, and you should be very proud of that. You know, you should be very proud of that. You walk it like you talk it. You don't just do things. Or you're someone, if you say you're going to do it, you're going to do it, you know. And you don't just do things just to be doing things. Be proud of the seeds that you have planted. You have planted good seeds. It's why you will live a very abundant life. You're meant to be very abundant, you know. You're meant to live a very abundant life. You're meant to be, like, you know, really good in every aspect of your life. I feel led to say taken care of by spirit, you know. Your spiritual team. I feel like you're someone who, you make the necessary changes that you need to in your life to improve yourself, to be better, to become your better version, a better version of yourself. And that's what, you know, you say what you mean what you say. You're not someone who talks about change. You're more actionary, you know. You're someone who more, you know, you walk like you talk it. And I also feel like you don't even say things. You're actually like a walking example of, you know, just the changes and the transformations that you have had. You're more of a doer, you know, instead of like saying what you're going to do, you just actually do it. And you're someone, yeah, because you're born to thrive at that. You're someone who's born to thrive, and you should be very proud of that. We also have never give up on the bottom of the deck. So you're someone who never gives up. And you should be very proud of this. And you're a trendsetter, okay? So I said trendsetter. Okay, so when I see the trendsetter card, you should be proud of yourself because you're a leader. You're a leader. You know, I feel like you're a natural born leader, not a follower. And it says you never fail until you stop trying. So I feel like you're someone who, you don't stop trying. You know, you're not someone who gives up on yourself, and you should be so proud of that. You don't give up easily. You don't give up on yourself because you was born to thrive. You're not a quitter. And you're someone who keeps going. And this is why. You're deserving to have and live a very prosperous life. Because you don't give up, you know. You're very strong. And you have a very strong faith. And back to this, when I say you're a natural born leader, it's like, you know, you're a trendsetter, not a follower, okay? So you're someone, if anything, you follow spirit, you follow your intuition, the guidance of your spiritual team, your spirit guides, or your ancestors. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards before I end your reading with a zodiac card. 420 may be significant to some of you. Or some of you may like weed, Mary Jane, marijuana. And then we got making better choices. Be proud of yourself. Because, like I said, confirmation. The choices and the decisions that you have made this far is why you are very abundant, or you're about to be even more abundant, you know. It's why you will live a very abundant life. Is why you're meant to live a very abundant life this lifetime. Is why you're someone who will create a legacy or leave, you know, have generational wealth because of the choices. The good choices that you make. Is it because you're the wise one? You're very wise. Be proud of that wisdom that you have. You have grown a lot of wisdom. You hold a lot of wisdom. You have this deep knowing. And you know that in order, if you want better, you got to become better within. All right? So be proud of the wisdom that you have. Everybody don't have that, you know? Be proud of that. And it says patience is key. So you may be someone who has patience. It says never give up because great things take time. See, you're someone who has patience, and you know great things take time. So you're very patient with yourself. You're very patient with your goals, your dreams, or whatever it is. Or when it comes to like you changing and you evolving, you growing, you're very patient with yourself. Because you already know great things take time. You already know if you want greatness, you got to be patient, you know. And that everything happens in divine timing. And last but not least, is full of life. You're someone who's full of life. And that's definitely something to be proud of. You're full of life. So I'm putting y'all reading with a zodiac card, pal 4. So some of you may be a water sign, or you have a water sign placement in your chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. We also have air that came out. Some of you may be an air sign, or you have an air sign placement in your chart. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Gemini. Some of you may be an earth sign, or you have an earth sign placement in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right. Also, some of you may be a Leo, or you have a Leo placement in your chart. Also, the number 3, 7, 9, and 20 could be significant to some of you. And the number 10 could be significant to some of you. All right. But that completes your reading. That completes your message. Pal 4. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe, okay? If you did not, feel free to check out any of the other pals. Also, feel free to go on my channel and check out my Pick a Card Messages playlist. I thank you so much, Pal 4. Until next time, all right?